So as you know, in our Apna show, starting from this episode, we have a cooking section, which is basically part of the Health and Bite, where we are going to tell you one very nice recipe to stay healthy. It's about organic food. So let's see in our cooking section, Health Bites.
Hi, this is Smita Agrawal and you're watching Apna show. We're gonna talk about, or rather we're gonna see how we make brown rice pilaf, and as we go along I'm gonna keep telling you the nutrition value of what we are making, how it's healthy. So here is what I have. It's brown rice. The reason I like brown rice and this dish, considering it's a healthy rice dish, since brown rice is less processed than white rice, it's less refined, so the rice husk is the only thing that's taken away when the rice is processed, and the rest of the nutrition stays there. So this actually retains a lot of fiber in it, and it has got some vitamin B, not a whole lot, but some vitamin B in it. So it's pretty healthy for your stomach. I use like about 3/4 cup of that, and I'm gonna use about 3 times the water to soak this rice. It's up to you. If you want, you can soak it for 10 minutes. That way the cooking time is less. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it, but again, that is up to your taste. If you want the salt not to be well absorbed in the rice, you can put it later when we saute it. So that's the rice. We'll just leave it open in the microwave for about first 15-16 minutes. So here it goes in the microwave. Alright, so we have our rice getting cooked in the microwave. In the meantime, we're gonna saute our garnishing for the rice pilaf. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use about 1 teaspoon of olive oil. And once again, olive oil is something that's preferred over other oils just because of its nutrition value. Let's just have like a medium flame here, a little bit of oil there. And I'm gonna use garlic. So we're gonna use just about 1/4 teaspoon of garlic in it. I'm gonna use about, now what I have here is slightly dried thyme. Best is to use fresh thyme, a little less than a teaspoon of thyme and a little less than 1 teaspoon of rosemary. Just put that together with the garlic in oil. Let it cook for just about, say, 10 seconds so that the flavor is out there. Then we add 3/4 cup of rice, and to that we add about 1/2 cup of corn and 1/2 cup of carrots. And on medium flame we will let it saute for about a few minutes until you see the carrots getting a little soft. So carrots, you know, I was telling you about the nutrition value of this dish. Carrots provide you a lot of vitamin A, and corn has a lot of vitamin C, and rice, like I told you, is rich on vitamin B. So it's giving you vitamin A, B and C. And the thyme and rosemary, those are very rich on calcium and iron. So you're getting calcium and iron from that, and you're getting your dietary fiber from rice and from corn. So it's a very balanced dish. It can be used as a side dish. It can be used as the main dish, depending on how much you like rice, how you like to eat rice. This is something I learned from one of my yoga schools. They have this whole package deal, health food things. You know, you exercise, you do yoga, which provides you peace of mind, and then you eat healthy food. And it's surprising how much it really makes a difference in our thinking. And the thyme and the rosemary, when it cooks, it's got amazing smell, amazing flavor. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt into that, a little bit of ground black pepper. You can use a fork or a knife to see if the carrots are softened, and I like to keep them like a little crunchy. I don't like to cook them a whole lot, but it just depends on you how you like them. So this is cooked. This looks good. Now all we have to do is mix our rice into it. So our rice is cooking, we're waiting for that, and our rice is ready here as well. let's just give it a little stir. Okay, so now we're gonna mix our rice with the vegetable garnishing that we prepared. Wow, that looks stunning. I love the red color of the carrots, the brown beige rice, and the slightly yellow corn there. And what you can also do is chop a little bit of parsley and add it at the top of it. Just mix it a little bit. That adds to the flavor and it goes really, really well with rosemary and thyme. Let's get our rice out into our serving bowl. This is ready. You can add just a little bit of lime, either at the top of it when you serve it or in the pan, mix it a little bit. So that's our rice pilau. I hope you try it at home and enjoy a good meal. Thank you very much for watching. We will start making our soup. This is called sweet corn egg soup. So we had calcium and iron from thyme and rosemary in the pilaf, and we have a vitamin A from carrots, we have vitamin B and fiber from the rice, and we have vitamin C from corn. The only thing that's lacking there is protein. So you know, this soup is rich in protein. So if you have this rice pilaf and the soup together, you've covered that as well. And it actually goes well. The combo goes pretty well. You have a soup and you can add a little bit of, you can add bread, or you can add salad to your taste along with the meal, and then the rice and the soup combo, it all goes pretty well. So what I have here is vegetable broth. I normally use the Swanson broth. So we have about 2 cups of vegetable broth here in this pan, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it on the stove and bring it to a boil. And while we boil it, we're gonna add about half a teaspoon of salt to it for taste. And in the meantime, I'm gonna use 2 eggs and just beat them up a little bit. Beat and fluff it out, but just smoothen it a little bit. We're gonna use about half a cup of sweet corn in our soup. Okay, so our vegetable broth here is boiling now, and we are going to add the sweet corn, about half a cup of sweet corn to this, and also add a little bit of black pepper to your taste. I like to keep it low. I'm not a spicy person, but go ahead and add as much as you want. Turn off the gas. Now once it's settled a little bit, we're gonna add the eggs at the top of it. The way it has to happen is, you know, the soup that you cook in, that pan should be broad at the top, so that the egg doesn't get inside the soup. It should stay at the top and it should just float. It should cook with the heat of the water. And once it's sort of settled, once you've switched off the gas, let it settle for a little bit. And you don't want it too hot and boiling, because otherwise the egg will get overcooked. It's not gonna float. I like to see the way I figure it out is when is the right time to add the eggs is, you know, when I stop seeing a lot of this steam coming out of it. All right, so I think we're ready, and here we go. You see how that egg comes up at the top? So just like that, making a nice pattern there, and we just leave it. We don't touch it. So the idea is to cook it just when you want to eat it. You don't want to cook it and keep it and then reheat it. That sort of messes up with the way egg should be. So let's say we're gonna eat it now. So just give it slight stir and let all that egg come to the top, and you just want to pour it like that in your soup bowls to serve it. And just like that, That's your soup ready. Here is our sweet corn egg soup with a lot of protein in it and absolutely stunning for the winters right around the corner.